Boom. What it do though, collective? What it do, tribe? What it do though, divine? What it do? What it do? What it do? Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. In the building. Sitting in my office, man. Yeah. I need to hang this picture up. I've been saying this for months, man. It's been a long time. I hadn't even hung the picture up yet. So big shouts out to the big supreme creator, number one creator, the greatest creator. You know what I mean? Yeah, the most loving creator. Man, the creator be doing his thing, man. He really do. Yes, sir. He really do. He really do. He really do. My bad. I keep trying to fix this my phone, and I keep turning it off, man. Yeah. So I'm back from the dentist, man. You know what I mean? Took me a nap, went to sleep, back up. I said I'm sitting in the office to do live. But man, the big supreme creator, man. Yo, that's my first gift from heaven, bro. Like in the physical. It really is. Yes, sir. It really is. You know what I mean? I don't come here just to talk. I don't like to burn and waste my energy for no reason. I'm just gonna be on here just talking to sound important, to be famous, to be popular, to be liked. Hell no, not me. I'm not gonna be liked. Nobody not gonna like me. Because I know who I am. Like really. Because the things I talk about on here, that's proof right there. When I start talking about things, boom, people be out of here quick sometimes. They be gone, boy. Yeah, so I want to move this way, but that's not gonna work. Cause I like to be right up on the screen. You know what I mean? That's a little bit better. Sitting in my office, man. Like I be in here a lot more. Boom. What it do though? Gotta put on my glasses. Anassa Ali. Where are you from? Boom. I'm from Orlando, Florida. But I live in Springfield, Massachusetts right now. So if you want to know more about me, go check out my shorts. But you got to watch my shorts from the beginning. If you want to learn about me, my journey, go back and watch my shorts from the beginning. That's a lot easier. They different. You know what I'm saying? You might be different too. You know what I mean? You asking questions. That's a beautiful thing. It's so blissful. You know what I mean? That you would ask these questions. Boom. Appreciate you. But if you want to know more in detail, you got to go check out my last live. You know, you'll see my journey through. At 50 years old, man, it's like everything's just kind of been up and back, up and back. And now I'm sitting in my office. Like, that's my first gift from heaven. Like, literally. Like, I know what everything that picture means, but it's my office. Like, I'm going to be doing workshops in here more. I got on a Martin Luther King shirt, and it was Martin Luther King in the background. But I'm going to be doing a lot more workshops, you know what I mean, over here pretty soon. So, if this cut off, man, like, this thing not working right. So, yeah, anyway, but this is, like, going to be, like, my office / lab because I have so much stuff to work on. Like, I have a lot of technology to learn. Like, this is what I was looking for right here. Man, I knew I put it on my desk. Like, that's what I'd be fasting. Terry Khan. Boom. Terry Khan. What it do, though? I think I remember you, Terry Khan, from a long time ago. I mean, I know this name Akan, like this person was like came in, was communicating with me named Akan. Well, good morning, boom. What it do though? I like that little rose. I appreciate the rose. You showing up. You must be a real rose. Yeah, but yeah, you got to go back and watch my videos if you want to learn more about me. You have to in my journey. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me go from nothing to something. You know what I mean? I was stuck in the room for a whole. I'm doing good, Terry Khan. I'm doing really good, doing great. Went to the dentist today, got a procedure done, so I'm happy about that. I'm able to take care of myself now. But yeah, at 50 years old, just the back and forth with life. You know what I mean? Like on a journey, on a spiritual journey, and a physical journey is hard, and it's in a new way because you have new things that's helping you. You from India, boom. I love Indian food, man. Indian food is my favorite, bro. Like Haitian food, I like Haitian food first, I'm from Orlando, Florida. I'm from the United States, but I live in Massachusetts right now. I don't like it. I don't like Massachusetts at all. Massachusetts, people here different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they really different. Like you can't ask people a question. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm going. And I ask a question. Oh, just Google it. But when I Google it, places I'm looking for they close down. Or when I go there, they'll tell me, oh, they don't do that no more here. You got to go to some. Then they don't give you the information where to go at next. So it's just been like that. That's why if you look at my shorts, I have like I'm filming bridges that I cross bridges a lot because I help bridge the physical and the spiritual, and I show you by doing that here. You know what I mean through my channel. You subscribe. Boom. Appreciate you for subscribing. What is the meaning? The meaning, yeah, super happy. Today I am. I got my dental work done, like got my procedure done, you know what I mean, which is a beautiful thing. What is the meaning? The meaning of my channel, um, the meaning of this channel is like you got to go back and watch my shorts. It's about my ascension process, working with God, the creator, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my first gift from heaven. You know what I mean? Right there. Let me do it like this. And like this, I know what everything means in this painting. This is a real painting. I need to hang it up, but that's the meaning of this channel. Like, you know what I mean? My ascension process, with creator. A lot of people talk about ascending and, divine interventions and, the creator and stuff like that. Namaste, namaste. How do you say that? Boom, yeah. I feel that like Shiva, like some little ascended masters on that side. They thank you, appreciate it. It is a good picture. Like that's God said it's you. God told me, said it's you. Like the way I walked into the picture, like you know what I mean. It just came to me. You know what I mean. And then like stuff like this was showing up in my life, like in real life, not as this, but in another way. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like this was sitting there waiting for me to come outside. Like boom, oh damn, what's that? You know what I mean? Like so, I go through the what they call the supernatural. So I started the channel because like other beings, like what's called Pleiadian beings, like they call them aliens or whatever. They started communicating with me after you know what I mean. Like stuff started showing up in up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like ships, like really was showing up. And then I started getting communication from Pleiadians. That's why I go by Aikiem Pleadian. Aikiem is not my government name. It came from the universe. You know what I mean? The creator gave me Aikim. You know what I mean? And it just came to me, and I just been growing off of that. So Pleiadians, when they was like, well, we 27,000 light years ahead of y'all. You know what I mean? And so they talk with all unconditional love, and it was the only thing that loved like me. You know what I mean? And thought like me, and I appreciated it. You know what I mean? It was coming different. And so with me going through this experience, they was like, "Oh, go and share stuff that you know, and because if you don't, it's only like hoarding precious metals. Don't think you don't know enough. You don't know a lot. You know enough to go and communicate and talk to people about, with the ships. They call them UFOs and call them aliens, but I call them beings. You know what I mean? And that's how Pleiadians started coming up, and they in the Bible. And then Arcturians, but it was archangels, Arcturians. Then the Creator like came in, like a lot of like not a lot, you know what I mean. But like now, just be like just me and the Creator mostly. You know what I'm saying? Like then I had to remember who I was. And then like Pleiadians started telling me stuff about me. Like I have spots on my body. You know what I mean? Like they call it acid in Florida, and Archangel was telling me like stuff like that, personal stuff about spots on my body. And one day, like in my inner thigh, I was taking a shower and I was drying off, and I had writing in the inside of my thigh, like in blood. Like, and I look and I'm like, and it showed up and it started fading away, and like a whole bunch of like a lot of other supernatural stuff was happening to me. A lot of things. You know what I mean? It came with dark forces. You know what I mean? Like dark force. What do you call it? Satan or whatever. You got Luciferian beings. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that type of stuff started showing up. Like draconians, reptilians don't really, what I mean, come in like that. I don't think kind of around, but like draconians, I know for sure. You know what I mean? They come in a way, you know what I mean, to try to probe me and all this type of bullshit. But I stand on my truth, and I don't let these other beings scare me. So like they can't show up and try to scare me. They threaten me. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I've been watched by the, CIA, government. They still do, but ain't nothing they could do. You know what I mean? So, you know, the UFOs, the ships was my protection. You know what I'm saying? And it went like that because some other stuff they was breaking universal laws by trying to attack me. You know what I mean? Like in that way. So my ship started showing up, and I seen, you know, one time I seen something go down, and I got to be careful what I think because like what had happened, I was like, oh damn, like woo. I'm like, I gotta slow down on that, but I don't. It still happened. Like I still think over here, think over there. I'm like all over the damn place. And then you know I get a lot of witches, a hell of a lot of witches on my trail. You know what I mean? In certain ways, a lot of different things, man, be happening. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I come on here and I speak and I speak the truth. Like, yo, this was happening to me. You know, I told it to my family. They push me away. They don't deal with me. You know what I mean? So now I've ascended so high, my energy so big. I can't go and start talking to this type of stuff to just anybody, to people. They're not gonna take it. You know what I mean? They're gonna take it the wrong way. They're gonna think, oh, this guy crazy because they're not experiencing it, going through it. It allows people to really not like you, dislike you because you know a little bit more, or you've been through a little bit more that was different and it wasn't them. And I respect that position because I probably would be that way too. Because some people got AI stuff and I'm like, damn, why I ain't got AI stuff yet? And these people are ahead of me, this, that, and the other. So I have to check myself. You know what I mean? When that hater mode try to turn on the side of me, that ego starts trying to take over. You know what I mean? And I start envying people. You know what I'm saying? I still deal with that, and I have to step back. It don't happen overnight. Sometimes I can go through that process and push it away just like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've done so much work on my inner self that I can. You know what I mean? I'm good at doing that. So I master those type of things where I can turn things off and on. You know what I'm saying? So I can go and dive and be in the dark with you and. You know what I mean? Look at things from your perspective, because shit, I can only be worse than the damn devil. I really can. We all can. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. So, the devil ain't nothing to be scared of. The demons ain't nothing to be scared of. Because, hell, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your grandma, your granddaddy, your wife, your husband, your kids, your boss, you know what I mean? Your peers, anybody, hell, they walk around as whole demons as human vessels. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to be scared of. And then like now, since like, you know, Luciferian beings and like, you know what I mean, stuff like that really start like coming in, messing with me through devices, doing a little dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, the creator, like, I'm like talk to the creator, I'm like, I see why, man. I appreciate you. I see why you don't want me to argue with these fools and go to battle with them. Cause they not, it's not even worth, they not even worth battling or fighting. They so sorry, like, man, I'm telling like, yo, like the devil stuff, the dark forces, is weak as hell, like super weak. Ain't got no fight, no battle. All they want to do is play games. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want to do is play games, man. Play games with you. If you fall for that, you start sleeping on yourself, and you know what I'm saying? You start having problems with your thought processing. It's bothering you. Hell yeah, you're gonna run into problems with them or whatever. You know what I mean? Raul Castro, boom. What up, though, Brazil, man? Brazil, a beautiful place, man. From what I know, it's rough there. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying, like, and I'm like, and the creator, like, you know, and like my archangels and stuff like that, they don't talk like, there ain't no voices, no words you hear. It's just something you know. You know what I'm saying? Then you get synchronicities of things just showing up, bam, 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 boom, and stuff be coming from everywhere, depending on how vibrational you are, so you can handle it mentally and emotionally. Because when the stuff start coming in and it puts you by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it can really affect you psychologically. It really can. You know what I'm saying? So because you'll be going through some dark phases, you know, doing your shadow work, whatever they call it, and you'll think you're doing something wrong, but you're really not. You're only growing out of that because, you know what I'm saying, you using this as a tool to move into the light. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. That's what I do. I'm not telling people I recommend this, have it flow for you. Let it flow for you the way it flow for you. If that shit get ugly over there, stay on your business, man, and know your damn self and just stay like that. You know what I'm saying? You'll get the way you need to be when you know you're ready. You know what I'm saying? That's why alignment is a big part about it, though. You know what I mean? When you're in alignment, you have to be in alignment. Which state do you live in? I live in Massachusetts now, but I'm from Orlando, Florida. I live in Massachusetts. I don't like it. I say that all the time. But yeah, so you know, and that's just what I do. You know what I mean? Like, and this is what I explain on here. So you know what I mean? Yeah. It's good that I live in America, but it's tough living in America. You know what I mean? But I ain't complaining. I mean, I can cry about it. Yeah, I will because it's frustrating. You know what I mean? Like when this world's supposed to love each other and everybody's supposed to love each other and all this stuff, and then you find yourself with nobody around. You know what I mean? And like, so I started this channel because the Most High, the Creator, was like, I need you to start talking, like yelled at me. And so I was like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? And I started this because this is a battleground for me. So this is where I do battle now. And so I went by the name Aikiem Pleadian. You know what I'm saying? Pleiadian, some beautiful beings, man. They the ones that came in with me, like it was like over a year, they would come in and communicate with me. And it was all love all the time. They talk like I never nobody can't talk like them. Like no human being, nothing can come in and sound like they talk so beautiful that I can't even give you a example of what they say and how they speak and talk. It's just so much love and light. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say love and light, just so much unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? That they distribute through their messages. You know what I'm saying? That they get out to me, and it's a beautiful experience. It's different and it's hard. You speak like the actors in American movies. Probably like the black actors. I probably do like, you know what I'm saying? Like they talk like me now. This is where we come from. This is real reality of things. You know what I'm saying? Like when you coming on this channel. But check out my shorts. Go look at my shorts, man. I got some nice, decent shorts. You'll see my journey of me walking to work. Journey of me walking to work. I'm on here feeding chickens. You know what I'm saying? When I was in Indiana, I was stuck in a room for over like 18 months. You know what I mean? No help. Nobody didn't want to do nothing to help me out. Like, everything was rough, man. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? Like me living here now. And then like when I tell them like, man, look what God sent me in the physical. You know what I mean? Like he literally sent me that painting. And this painting goes so deep. Like I know what everything, all this right here in the background, I know what all this means. All these lines, all of this, everything. I know what every single thing. I know what the green. I understand the green. I definitely understand what this is. You know what I mean? And then like, you got a spirit coming up off the baby head right here. Like, and then with love and a heart. You know, like not just go into detail about that painting. You know what I'm saying? And that painting, you know what I mean, helped me with my journey also too. And that's how creators started showing up in the physical, man. You know what I mean? Like really dropping some bombs on me. Like, you know what I mean? So, and then like now I'm learning, I've learned these things about me here in the physical now. Like, if I don't step into it, then what's gonna happen? It's gonna leave me behind because I'm not gonna believe what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing what like, man, I got like so much stuff I was gonna show you. Like, man. And it's big responsibilities. They very huge. They like the responsibilities is enormous. It's enormous responsibility. People want to think like, oh, because you're chosen by God and stuff like they talk all this pretty talk, man. But they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't know the dark part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to run away from it. Oh, I don't entertain demons. I don't deal with the Jezebels and the succubus and the Luciferians and this, that, and other. You got to go over there and look at it like, man, what this is right here, man. Oh, that's what this is? What up, though? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? And then how to, you know what I mean? Throw my weight around. Because like me, I'm like a 5-star general in spiritual realms when it comes to that. You know what I mean? So it's nothing to brag on. Like you don't have no power, no, like I don't do spells. I don't know nothing about a damn spell, none of that type of stuff. But other stuff do spells, do come mess with me though. And I don't care. I lived in Boston. Raul Castro said I lived in Boston for 6 months to study English. Man, Boston is a beautiful city. You come from some money. If you live there, it's expensive as hell to live in Boston. But I like Boston. It's a beautiful city. Like I wanted to catch a Red Sox game like this weekend, but they was playing in LA, so I went to the casino and I lost $150, man. And like I went there thinking I could do like what I used to do, go to the casino, drink a little bit. I had a drink, and I don't like to drink no more. Like, and I was like, I just didn't fit. It don't work no more. Like I went to this little club, it was banging, music was playing. I'm like, I'm not going. It's too damn loud in there. You know what I mean? Like, so like I've changed a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah, Boston is freaking expensive, but yeah. So you know and I won't go back in. Like I probably will go back in the casino, but I'm not gonna play no poker. Probably just to walk around, just get something, get out the house to do something. Cause like I'm by myself. You know what I mean? There's nobody else here. It's just me, and I work a lot. You know what I mean? Usually, but my truck been in the shop for 3 weeks, so I've been home for like 3 weeks and going through it with these Luciferians and these Draconian beings, man. And like now, like I've been calling them out, like like, hey man, yo, like I know what you is, and I don't really say stuff like that, but I'm just saying it here because it's coming out like that, so I just let it flow. So when it's flowing, you better catch it. So anyway, I've been off dealing with that because it be part of the blockage is what they do is mess with my truck. Because before that, 2 weeks before that, my truck was down a week in the shop before then. So now me and the guy that I'm dispatching me, we're not getting along really. And I was like, my car was down a month. I was sending the paperwork. They wasn't getting. They was getting part of the paperwork. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Raul Castro say, where are you? Were you born in the United States? Yes, I was born in Maryland, but I grew up a migrant worker. So yeah, um, that's and like my car, I sent the paperwork 3 times, and it was 2 sheets. The first time they didn't get it at all, but I got confirmation that it was faxed. This second 2 times they got half of 1 sheet, and it took me a month, and I was cursing the people out, arguing with them. Hell yeah, I was, because they started acting like they didn't really want to deal with no melanated American being. You talk so fast. Yeah, I do talk fast. I'm sorry. I'm trying to slow it down. It's just my energy. Because I really need to get to cooking and try to, you know what I mean? Because I got to leave tomorrow. So I'm going to be back on the truck until, I don't know if I'm going to work this weekend. I may come home Saturday. I think I'm going to work this weekend. I'll be home Saturday. So I'm kind of talking fast because time be going fast. Time go really fast. And I be talking real fast. I don't know why I be talking fast, but sometimes I just got to talk fast because I got to get it out real quick, real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm starting to do that. I don't know why I'm starting to do that, but I'm starting to do that now just to be, to mess with the other beings. And that's what's happening. Like, yo, this stuff, like, like, be really bothering me, but it don't. I just sit down and just wait on the creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be, oh man, they doing this. What I could do? Oh, all this begging and stuff. Like, nah, I don't do all that. I don't ask the creator for nothing. I tell them sometimes, I'm like, hey God, man, yo, leave me the fuck alone. I'm getting tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I be like that sometimes. Yeah, like they pissing me off. Like, cause like, yo, they be trying to box me in, like put me in jail, all type of shit. Raul Castro say I'm Brazilian, but I wish I had been born in the U.S. No, you don't. You better, like, born in Brazil, you learned a lot. That's what I be talking about. You come from the struggle, the muscle. You know what I'm saying? You come from the hard shit. You know what I'm saying? These lazy Americans don't want to go through. They want to push everything off on somebody else. That's why you came in, you studied for 6 months. Congratulations, man. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You did that, man. You're able to communicate in English good and speak another language. You got the ups on these American people, man. Like, it's been tricks over, like, it's changed a lot. Like, where I'm from, the Ku Klux Klan used to walk down our streets, burn crosses in our yard. Like, some stores we couldn't go in. Don't go across the tracks, but it changed like that, like, so fast. Like, now you can go across the tracks. Now you don't see the Ku Klux Klan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that was part of my life. I was born in 1976. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like now things change. You don't see that stuff no more. And like my great grandmother was born a slave. You know what I'm saying? We not that far away from slavery, literally. I'm 50. My mom's 70. So if we 200 years out, like, see what I'm saying? Her great grandmama was a slave. And that's my, like, so I knew my great grandmama. I knew my great grandmother. My grandfather's mother. When she was like in her 80s, and she was a little like when I was a little kid, I was maybe 5, 6. We used to go to her house and eat cornbread and drink it with buttermilk. You know what I'm saying? Like now I can't drink. I don't like buttermilk now. It's not the same. It's like the buttermilk she used to have. The way she made the cornbread, you can take the cornbread and dip it in the buttermilk and eat it like that, man. That's like eating cake. You know what I mean? It was really good. It's like some kind of way she used to get the right buttermilk. But buttermilk now, hell no, I'm not drinking that. You know what I'm saying? So I knew my great grandmother. Like my great grandmother was like hidden in the floor with other kids from the slave masters. So she was really small, and so when they started going around giving black people social security cards and birth certificates, she was actually 4 years older than what she looked like. You know what I mean? And they didn't even know she just appeared. So like that's how close we are. So like being born in America, um being a melanated American being is hard as shit. It's hard, even to this day. We always, people looking at you funny. Don't want to deal with you. When you ask questions, they make you get an attitude with you, and then you go through that like 10 days in a row, and then you get pissed off. You curse somebody out, you snap, and then they say, "Oh, this is how black people act." You know what I'm saying? Like I knew this black person gonna act like that, but damn, these last 10 days, these last 29 people just goddamn pushed me to be this way. So now you damn sure can get it, and I give it to them too. You know what I mean? When I feel like hell yeah, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna say what I need to say, and then leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I mean? Like for real. And like that's where I have to be. I mean, if you call that dark side, I'm understanding my truth. Like, yo, they fuck with me over here, like all this whole time over here. So now when I'm talking my, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up? It have to be that way sometimes. Cause I speak up for the people that can't speak up for themselves. I fight for the people that can't fight for themselves. That's the way I believe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking my stuff. So you can't keep doing this to other people. So moving forward, when the creator put people in position, like we are already conditioned to go through these processes of not giving a damn what nobody think of what they say. What the government gonna do? Say what? Oh no, I'm not gonna okay that. No, we ain't okaying that. You know what I'm saying? Tribe, we don't want that. They ain't what's happening. Oh man, but this is what Creator want. So that's why I don't ask him for nothing, because I learned his way. You know what I mean? And it's my way. And that's the beautiful part about it. I just be me. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beautiful part about it. Because it's not nothing forced. Like when we was taught about religion, you got to bow down and pray 6, 7 times a day. If that work for you, fine, because that's your journey that you on. I do it with you. You know what I mean? You want to go to church and praise God, I'll do it with you, but till you start speaking them damn tongues, and then I'm out, because I already know what that vibe is. Like, I don't want to hear that. Yo, you conjuring up something and bringing that in, like you chanting that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't research that kind of stuff, nothing, but I'm not feeling that. You know what I mean? And then I just move around. You know what I'm saying? So but I go to church, you know what I mean? But I know people not gonna like me in church. I mean, they really not gonna like me because they, you know what I'm saying, they see something different on me than my confidence. You know what I'm saying? My shoulders back, my head up, and I'm speaking. Hey, how you folks doing today? Oh, great, great, great. Shaking hands, you know what I mean, and being professional, and looking the part. You know what I mean? That I need to look for that moment. I don't have to be, $1,200 suit or whatever, like pastors and preachers and other people that, to go to church and do all that. I don't have to do that. I could just be in my regular Dockers and, a nice little collar shirt, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Excuse me. So you go to the mosque, like, yeah, I sit down and pray. You want to meditate? I sit down and meditate with you. Hell, you want to talk to the devil? Let's talk to the devil then. Let me see what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Got to experience some of that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? I mean, that's for me. I ain't telling everybody to do. I'm just telling you my journey. Excuse me, about who I am. I've ascended so high, I can look back at the devil and like, okay, oh, you want to talk today? Now, finally, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, let's talk. Oh, you don't want to talk today? You want to play? Man, I ain't got time for you. And I cuss them out. You know what I mean? I really do that. You know what I mean? The way they be coming in. So I talk my little stuff, you know what I mean, to the demonic stuff. Like, I don't give a damn what you going to look like. They threaten me. Oh, you want to see something scary tonight? Wait till you go to sleep. Wait, damn, you going to come up and watch what I turn to. I'm gonna turn to something even more scary than you. What the hell you talking about, man? So I be like that because they be arguing back and forth with me on my devices. Yeah, yeah. And like you would think yourself crazy, but I'm like, I've been going through this for over 3 years now, literally. So over 3 years, I know I'm not looking at nothing wrong. And like they so lined up, like it ain't even worth the battle for me to even give them my energy, like to go back and forth with them no more at this point. Cause I proved my point. Like I ain't running from shit. Like you don't care how you come or which way you come. You done came all kind of ways. You broke all kind of universal laws by messing with me. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. You know, I'm heavily protected. You know what I mean? Like by you know what I mean? Like man, I got warrior angels. That's what I am. I'm a real warrior angel, bro. Like, yeah, yeah. Like, I don't come here to be nice and to talk. You know what I'm saying? I come from the angelic kingdom. That's where I come from. You know what I mean? A whole another star system. You know what I mean? Other beings, they don't have no clue, no idea. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so different to other stuff here. And then, like, you know, like a lot of people can see me and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, how is this working like this? And then when try to reach out to people, like, you know, I don't know how it works, but when I try to reach out to them, they don't know me. You know what I mean? Like they can push me away. I'm like, damn, I thought they was gonna know. But some of them do, but they choose to stay on the other side because, like, my position that I am, who I am, like, yo, I got a lot of haters, man. Yeah, like people supposed to brought me information. You know who you is. Boom, you be watching too. You know what I'm talking about. Don't even come bring me information. You give it to me, then next thing you know, when I reach out, you pull it back. And I'm like, yo, don't you know I'm on assignment, bro? Like I got stuff to do. I need that. I need you, you know what I'm saying, be working with me on this side over here. I don't need you to be playing over there to keep doing what you're doing because you know what I'm saying, my position, like, you know what I'm saying? So now the credit don't work hard is just frustrating for me. That other stuff have to align another way and keep going and aligning another way. And I'm tired of that. Man, it's aggravating. Like I did the work already. I done the work. I'm just able now to start getting my dental work done. Like, you know what I mean? Finally. You know what I'm saying? But it's like 3 weeks, truck been in the shop trying to block my truck. Now the little dude I work with, he trying to argue with me. Like he trying to tell us we ain't got a contract with him no more. Like I don't give a damn, we just go somewhere else. But the lady I work with, my partner, she feel like, oh no, just cause little stuff happened. No, this dude playing, man. Cause okay, like Friday I picked the load up. And then I supposed to deliver it on Monday. And I told him, I'm like, I said, I'm gonna deliver the load on Monday, but I'm not picking nothing up on Monday, bro, because I got a dentist appointment Tuesday. Okay. And then he sent me, well, I'll give you another load, you know, from Massachusetts to Maine. He said, you could pick that up on Wednesday and deliver on Wednesday. Today, this morning, this dude texted me and asked me, did I pick the load up yesterday? Then he want to go back and forth. And when I called him, I'm like, yo, I told you I wasn't picking nothing up. Oh yeah, but man, this the problem. Our communication. Now he put me and my partner, the lady I work for. He put us in a group chat. I'm like, I'm not group chatting with you. I'm not sending no texts through like that. I keep sending them with you, but not doing like that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? She got her own other stuff going on. Like, no, I don't play games like that. So he trying to push us away, and I'm trying to explain to her like, yo, we need to be finding out our exit strategy. We need to be working on our exit strategy to find our way away from around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's time for us to go. You know what I mean? But we got time. Like, they don't want to get rid of us. Like, I'm a hell of a driver. You see how I be on this truck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I do my thing. Like, I really do. So, you know, this other place I worked there before with them, I already talked to the guy, and then I got her to try to call the guy and was setting it up, but she took her time, and like now the guy ain't answering. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta rebuild that little relationship another way. Like you gotta be ready because we need to make a move. The holidays coming up. This New York City traffic that I be moving around in. I'm not gonna have this dude dispatching me, have me trying to cross the George Washington Bridge, and it take me 5 hours to go 15 miles. And I'm stuck. Yo, that's 5 hours of my hard work, inching up, stopping, waiting, doing that for 5 hours. What the hell wrong with you, man? You want to do this? I don't think so. So you know what I'm saying? Like I need to be ran a certain way, and he not gonna know how to do it. This other company, we don't do that. We don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I'm trying to set that up. You know, so I just got a lot of stuff that's frustrating me already. You know what I'm saying? Like about work, and that's the way. You know, they come in on me. Like the dude told me I can pick this load up tomorrow and deliver it tomorrow. Now he changed it today. Like you didn't pick. Did you pick the load up? You got tracking on the trail. You know damn well I didn't pick this load up, bro. Stop playing with me, man. Like stuff like that. They use people to try to come at you, and they're like, yo, it be them because they allow it. You know what I mean? Like I can allow stuff to come in to me in my vessel to allow me to be low vibrational, and sometimes I crash out, damn, you know what I mean? I crash out on people and go the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And talk my shit, you know what I mean, along the way, bust my knuckle up, punching the door at the driver's license place because they weren't talking. The lady wasn't listening, like, oh, y'all just need this. Then next thing you know, the guy taking my phone, I'm like, yo, wait a damn minute, man. Can you just listen, let me talk? Goddamn, like, you ain't gonna let me. Then it'll start doing like that. And then, like, so now when I ask for the manager, she get mad and looking at me, rolling her eyes. Now the manager, what do you want? Like, you know, I'm like, what the? Then the dude, like, I'm like, yo, I'm like, I don't see a problem with that. To me, you look like you the problem. I'm like, I'm getting this stuff from my insurance company saying that y'all got information. They got y'all get that y'all sent them back. They sent y'all information about my insurance, and y'all sent them something back. I'm trying to figure out is this a scam because I went on Google like everybody tell me to do to go on Google, and now it seems like I'm getting scammed because I can't get the form to get my registration to get the plates for my car. So I'm trying to go through a delete process to make sure I got this information. So when I take it back to the insurance company, they told them like, why would y'all send me a letter like this to tell me this? So they were doing all that arguing with me. Then the security like he was gonna come up to me and try to grab me, put me out. Bah, bah. So I punched the door like 6 good times. Bah, 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 bah. Before I knew it, you know what I mean? I hurt my knuckles right here, and I bust my knuckle wide open right here. The guy was like, oh, like I'm like, hey, you gonna break the door? Yeah, you gonna pay for it? I'll pay for the damn door. I pulled out a stack of money. I pay for the damn door, man. I said, you better not touch me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better put your goddamn hands on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like that. Then I had to wait on an Uber. And then the police might be coming. Like, I could be going to jail or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what be frustrating, make you talk shit sometimes. You know what I mean? That's why I make this not for kids, but kids find themselves in here. And I love the kids because they love, you know what I mean? When I be on here being real, they get it. I think I got more kids that's 9, 10, 11, 12 years old fans of me more than adults. You know what I mean? I appreciate them little kids, man. You know what I mean? But so I try to respect them and tone it down. But yeah, I gotta talk my shit sometimes. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's say if I go in the position of running, being a CEO of a company. You think I'm gonna try to go in and try to, well, we gotta take this and look at it from this angle. Like speaking like, man, you got me bent. You think I'm really gonna be talking like that? And I'm gonna use 5 big words, and they all mean one damn word. I'm gonna be speaking 5 different words that mean one word, and I'm gonna make up words like my ex. We was together like 12 years, so we've been together, broke up, damn, about 10 years now. And she really smart. Excuse me. And she know, like, I can give her a word. She know the definition like every word. So I used to ask her, I'm like, hey man, what that word mean? Oh, he's just making up a word. He's just talking blibberish. That's what she would say, like, oh, he's just making up a word. Don't worry about him or whatever. I'm like, really? She was like, yeah, it's a made up word. And then I would ask her that, you know what I mean? So when I was coming up, I talked hood. You know what I mean? Like that's where I grew up. So I would watch C-SPAN and C-SPAN and Fox News, and I would watch white people talk. And then that's how I start to learn how to speak with focus because I couldn't do that growing up because I was scattered. You know what I mean? Life everywhere. I used to walk around my head down, dragging my feet. You know what I mean? My uncle said to me one day, he was like, hey man, why are you dragging your feet? Pick your head up, man. Don't be walking around. I'm like, why are you standing back in your legs like that? And I started like, growing off of that. And I could have took it like, man, why are you messing with me and doing that? But I listened to it. And then I started seeing myself grow just from him being like saying stuff at the wrong time to me. I used it and used it to help build me, my character. And and I just kept doing that over and over and over again in my life. You know what I mean? I've been around my mom, but she'd whoop our ass if we didn't pick oranges fast enough. You know what I mean? You got to work from sun up to sundown, and you get a bologna sandwich. Now we did get McDonald's kind of often, but hell, we work hard. We deserve McDonald's only because she really want to go to McDonald's. That's come to find out that's why. We got to work out in the ice cold rain. You know what I mean? It's 30 degrees. Our apples frozen. Got to pick the apples. It's wet. We got to be out in the soaking, like it might be 75 degrees, 80 degrees in New York. It's raining. We got on a rain suit picking apples at 8, 9, 10 years old. My mom bragging about going to get my kids a rain suit. We gonna work in the rain, but she didn't, didn't care about our education. So I grew up working hard. So I didn't have time to work out and do all, get all puffed up. Hell no. So I'm really strong as hell. You know what I mean? Like I ain't no weak dude. You know what I mean? To be a little guy. Like I like being little now. Like I love being like a little guy. Hell yeah, I don't like all the muscles because like you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Like I'm about that. I'm about that part. You know what I'm saying? Like muscles can't get it done. You know what I mean? The slim dude, yeah, I'm gonna get it done. Like for sure, for sure. So anyway, I grew up through all of that type of stuff, man. So like I earned everything all the way up to where I am now. Some people see me in this truck now, they think it's my truck, and they'll think like I got it made. Oh, he lucky. Hell, fuck no. Work so hard for this shit. Man, what you mean? Work hard for it, man. And I don't like when people do that. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at me that way and they'll treat me that way like, hell nah. Man, don't play with me, bro. You know what I mean? I have to be like that with people. And I don't mind being that way. Like, what? Like, yo, they playing like these people not. Like, yo, God gonna do it? Yeah, He gonna allow me to do it. That's why it's free will. He I'll slap the shit out. You know what I mean? When I got so, moving forward, like, being a CEO over, certain people like, yeah, we know we coming into position, like in some major position, like, you know what I mean? That the world ain't ready for. And like we coming here like warning, like I'm telling, we coming, like we already here. We, you know what I'm saying? We kind of know the process and got dates and time limits on things that's about to transpire. So Luciferian beings, Draconians, y'all can keep playing how you want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. It's over with. It's up and it's stuck. It ain't coming down. You know what I'm saying? If it do come down, you're gonna get it running. Cause my force is like, you know what I mean? Like don't play by nobody, about nothing that you know what I mean is tied to the angelic kingdom. Hell no. So you think like sometimes all angels is gonna be loving and caring? A lot of angels, you know what I mean, at this time here for a battle. We're not here to be communicating. Like, nah, we know what the order is. When the divine order come down, that's where we at. We stay on that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we stand with the creator, like, yo, what you say, Pops? You know what I'm saying? That's why I call the creator. What you say, Pops? And I move like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't be knowing what I'm doing. I be kind of down, like I want to say down there. I be skeptical about well, maybe I might be thinking a little bit wrong or I'm looking at it wrong or something. Yeah, I go through that, but then I'm like, hell no. It's too many synchronicities. 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 144. Boom. Read, crack them codes. It's too many synchronicities, man. And I throw stuff up here and say stuff like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You got stuff like this pulling up on you. Boom. You know what I mean? Stuff like this is pulling up on you. And then you like, can you take that? If something like that, I mean, showed up in your life so damn huge, you like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? What you gonna do? You gonna run? Or you gonna trust the process? So that's why I come on here and talk, you know what I mean, about, aliens, UFOs, like, yeah. Like, man, a lot of us connected to that stuff. Like, what you think we is? You know what I mean? When you're an angelic human being, you a lot of some of everything. You know what I'm saying? You go back eons and eons and eons. Like when they say old soul, boy, you old. Boy, you go back eons. So talk your shit, big dog. You know what I mean? Big stepper. Boom. Yeah. Big stepper gonna talk his shit. You know what I mean? I feel like that today. You know what I'm saying? No help at all, period. That lady at the dentist helped me out with my procedure. Hell yeah. That was really helpful. Really beautiful. So I'm working on that. And then after I do that, I got my next appointment. They kind of farther out than I want them to be, but I just let it flow. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Um, I'm excited to, get my dinner taken care of because it's been a long time, man. I always give myself away to other people. So, you know what I mean? And take Pleiadians, like, you know what I mean, to send love down to me. They don't come around, you know what I mean? It's been a long time. I really actually miss them, but like, when I look at the star positions, I can see like boom, they be like right there too, like you know what I'm saying, like people call them star positions. Like, you know, like last night I looked out my window, boom, I'm like, oh damn, like okay, I appreciate you, you know what I mean, showing love, you know what I mean. So it be like in my aura, you know what I mean. So it's so blissful that I go through this that I'm, you know what I mean. I have abundance and abundance is, and I have abundance of gratitude. You know what I mean? That's what abundance is for me. Something that I harvest. You know what I mean? In here. You know what I mean? So I harvest that with myself. You know what I'm saying? Because um, it's gratitude. I'm gracious. You know what I mean? I slide with grace. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. Like even the divine making up, man. Yo, the creator rapping. Like man, yo, no, man. I'm telling you, I'm like when he came in, he started. Boy, he was spitting. I'm like, yo, like I know who this is. What this is? Like yo, coming through, like yeah, rapping and singing. I'm like, oh okay, like yo, the creator like showing up, like yo, like and he keep coming like that. You know, and this stuff like people might think I'm just talking, but like, how can I drive from Maine to Pennsylvania to New York City and looking at all these routes and you know what I mean, and being able to align my life up like this, you know what I'm saying, and I'm able to set me up an office, and then I have like you know what I mean, like workshops that I'm working on, like how can I see that? And that's what, you know what I mean, the name of my workshop's based off of 369 Galactic Angelic Empire Federation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can, you know what I mean, like, understand something like that and see that type of stuff, like, how can I be seeing other stuff wrong? If I can drive 500 miles a day, 600 miles, I do about 600 a day, run through all this traffic, bad traffic. I can do that over and over and over again and live here, still pay my bills, and be responsible and take care of myself and everything like that. How can I be saying something wrong? It's just I know for a fact when other people when I speak like this and then they don't want to hear it, it's like they can't help it. Like I don't really be mad at them, don't fucking play with me either. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking to you and I'm dealing with you, then later on down the road, you know what I mean? I see when you let that stuff slide in, and then I see it working, which I can see like this, like I see what's going on, like you did, and you allowed that stuff to come in and you know what I'm saying, coming in between our relationship that we build and getting to know one another or knowing each other over the many years. And then when I'm talking about this kind of stuff, nobody don't like it. Nobody don't want to hear it because I'm looking at it wrong. But then it's like you can't even back up a semi truck, a truck to back it to the dock to get it unloaded or unloaded. You wouldn't even know how to drive from here to the store. You can't get through neighborhoods and communities. You know what I mean? You got to be out on a wide open road. Then you're scared. You don't want to go up and down through the mountains in the snow, iced up roads, snow plows. You ride behind them and you scared as hell. Like you ain't gonna want to do none of that. You don't want to ride through blizzards. You don't want to ride through like hurricane conditions, tornadoes swarming around out there. You looking at them, you out running tornadoes. Been through that. Hell yeah, I have. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to drive 1,000 miles straight, no sleep, straight, nonstop. I done that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been putting in hard work. So then, like when I'm communicating with you and I'm sharing my energy with you, and then you playing with it, hell yeah, it's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna talk my shit at the same time too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Excuse me, but um, excuse me. I don't have to like you know what I'm saying, be respectable like in a way like to people on understanding, understanding, overstanding. I be respected to my damn self, to my understanding, understanding, overstanding, and that's my best way. That's why there's so much abundance that um I've gained. I've received. You know what I mean? That's what abundance is for me. True riches is like you know what I mean. The creator allowing this free will to work in my aura, and then I'm able to use it through life ups and downs and challenges and rounds and rounds and spirals and all this type of other stuff. You know that I had to go through to ascend to this level. You know what I mean? So then I show gratitude, I show grace for that, man. Like it's so blissful to be uh, in this position right now. And the reason why, cause like I can look back and see, damn, boy, Creator was right there with me every step of the way. But it took me years to be able to see God. You know what I mean? Like right now, I can't see God. Like okay, like I see God. No, I want to see Him for probably a year or two from now. Like oh, I see how He was moving with me. That's the way. That's the way it worked with me. Like for real. Like when I went to truck driving school, I look back like damn. Like I don't even know how I, like made it through it. Like I mean like because like I was going through a program and then I needed a New York license to change from Florida to New York and the dude told me the last minute I didn't have nowhere to go. In some kind of way I got all that stuff done. And without you know what I'm saying, like with being like homeless and all that type of stuff and yo, it was hard as hell. But I did it. And then like the day I got my license, I got my CDL, I was supposed to leave the next day um to go on the road. But I had to go back to the place where this program was and do something I can't remember. And I was doing 70 in the 55. I got pulled over, and the officer he didn't give me no speeding ticket, but he gave me a ticket saying that I didn't change my address, and that was $180. And that kind of affected me from other jobs too. I didn't know it at the time, but he didn't give me a speeding ticket. So like I almost messed up that day, like like rushing and like I had to speed because the guy told me the last minute. It's just like I can look back and see all the traps. You know what I'm saying? It was like set up against me to try to you know what I mean to trap me up. But I didn't sit there and cry about it and whine about it. But I tell pause, man. They keep fucking with me, man. I'm tired of this. I have to, you know what I mean. Say that to God. I don't blame him. It ain't his fault. It ain't the creator's fault. Nothing. Yo, he the creator. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff just come out of creation. Like whether it's dark, light, I don't give a damn what it is. It's just creation. It's just gonna keep going, going, going. It's part of the infinite. So whichever way it goes, it's gonna be energy. It's gonna move around, do whatever it's gonna do. So I can't be in the middle of, oh God, give me pray if I pray to get this house and this car and all this program and bull fucking shit. Why would I want to ask him for the stuff that we already programmed to that's not working to help like humanity like it should be? But I'm gonna pray for all this stuff to get a house to pay me have a 30-year mortgage. I'm 50 years old. Why the hell would I want to pray for a house? I'm gonna be 80 years old when it's paid off. What is it gonna do for me at 80 years old? Nah. Now, I just like when I build my company the way I look at it, okay, I'm gonna get $1 million home, but I got 500,000 cash right now. And then after that, I probably had 20,000 left in my pocket, so I got companies where I can rebuild. But I'm gonna spend 500,000, give you 500 cash, and then you gonna give me a loan on the other 500,000. And I'm gonna pay this off maybe 5, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I got time to pay it down, so now I'm making payments on that other 500,000 has $1 million home. That's the way I see it. So now I got a process and plan with intention to pay this off in 10 years. I'm like, I can wait 10 years on this because I need this for business. So it's a business credit. So I get, you know what I mean? How they want to play the game. So you do that. You know what I mean? So you got to, you know what I mean, borrow something from somebody in this little game. But you know what I mean? Like that's where it go. That's where it go. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. But I'm not gonna go buy a place like a place I live in is like a 9 unit. Wait, it's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. This is a 10-unit building. Like hell yeah, I spend something on this and live here, and then look at all the places I can rent out, and then still continue to grow my businesses, working whatever I'm doing. And like by the time I'm 80, if it's, you know what I mean, I'm being paid this off. Like, you know what I'm saying, with other people, like if this place like $2 million, like hell yeah, if I can, get approved for this, I can live here, and then I got my other tenants, like I'm living for free. That's the way I see it. But I'm not finna like my neighbor over there. Yeah, I'm about to buy me a house, and she's 49 years old. I'm looking at her like, why would you want to go buy one of these raggedy houses up here? And then the pipes froze up in your apartment twice, and then they had to come out and take care of that. So what if that start happening to you in your other place? And like, what you gonna do? You gonna be crying and pitching a fit. What if the pipes bust down in the basement and it's gonna cost you $20,000 to fix that? You ain't got 20,000. What you gonna do then? You know, what you bragging about getting a house. I mean, like, yo, like, if you 25, 26, 30, like, yeah, that work. If you got 30 years, you 30, 60, you good. Because I'm 10 years, I'll be 60. Look, I'm still toting a little rock on me. You know what I'm saying? Beat up and all, you know what I mean? But I'm still toting a little rock on me. But, yeah. But at this point, like, nah, like, I know how to build companies, build businesses. I just need the opportunity to somebody to work with. Wait a minute, you know what? I'm supposed to look at this and it's sitting on my desk. Yeah. So anyway, I'm looking for another a letter. Really, I need that. So I don't I don't see myself trying to buy a house. And it's like it's already gonna have problems, man. Oh, this is just my bill. I already paid my health. I already paid all my bills, but my rent, I'm not paying that. I keep telling them y'all need a receipt for my rent. They won't give it to me. So I know she's gonna text me tomorrow and say, hey, when you gonna pay the rent? When you can bring my receipts, and I'll zero you the money like usual. But until then, I'm not paying. I'm not giving you nothing until you bring my receipts, man. I need those receipts. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. Um, I talk different. You know what I mean? Like I go through different, like dealing with celestial, like beings and stuff like that. Like they don't. It's not like they come in and just. It don't work like that. Like so much free will here. They like yo. They like even creator. Like he don't even. Man, stuff we was told about the real God, the creator, what you, the big G, what we was told about him is like not all the truth. Like he's not nothing like that. Like God don't have to be the creator don't have to be destroy and do this and that to the devil. When hell, what you got Archangel Michael for? You know what I'm saying? What you got Archangel Metatron for? You got all these other bad big raw archangels and all this other stuff and motherfuckers like me too. Like what we need the creator to be doing all this battling and fighting with the devil for? We got that. You know what I'm saying? We got that. Like just straight up, we got that. You know, so but that's for me. You know what I'm saying? And I share it on here because like I have to speak and talk this way because of my my process. Because things out here really like at me, man. Like you know what I'm saying? They use these devices and all type of stuff to try to watch me. They be wanted to run up on me. They realized like they started getting smashed out. Then they they had to fall back. My force is too deep, boy. Like big forces. Like so nothing don't want to come up and really say like really like approach me. They can't. I got a fortress of protection around me, like real fortress, like hey, that ain't no joke. Now I could do something to myself and allow another mundane, irritating and stuff like that. But if it pushes me to the edge to do something, then they're gonna be embarrassed. Now that stuff got to walk out and sit in front of your face and tell you the truth and start letting you know what's really going on. And that's what they don't want. Because they still want to hide. They don't, They want to still keep their agenda going. It's not working for them. They see it's not working. So we just, just stay doing what we doing. Yeah, so, it ain't easy being me, you know, because the things I speak and talk about, like people they'll say, yeah, I know, but then they won't help you with nothing. But then, so let's work on something together. They'll act like they want to start, then they'll backpedal on you all the time. It happens. So that's what makes it so lonely. Like I see it by myself, and just I used to roll the dice. Got a dice. I do like this and big dream, dream big. Um, yeah. So um, that's just like me. Like, and I just come back here and I really just repeat just about the same thing over and over and over. But yeah, we go downstairs, we can cook, man. My little talking session pretty much over with. You know what I mean? Put on these glasses so I can see, man. Yes, sir. Leaving the office, man. Big office. Big boy office, man. Yeah. I didn't think I'd be like on YouTube like it's been a little over 2 years ago. I didn't think I'd be on YouTube, but I am. Like, I didn't watch YouTube like that or nothing like that, but like I do now. I mean, like, I have to. I need to go back and fix my curtains over there. I can't wait to get my TV stand to put over there. I need to move that. Uh, I'm gonna leave it there for now. But I gotta do some dishes, and I gotta cook, and I got chicken. um, I got some stuff that I cooked the other day. Got a little bit of black eyed peas left. I love black eyed peas. If you know me, you know I love black eyed peas. And I made some pork chops. This, like, you know what I mean? Like the other day. Turn it on. Boom. It's like red sauce with little curry seasoning in it. Roll. Boom, what to do, little Raul? B. What up, B? I don't know if anybody know what this is. Yeah, I still got it, boy. I still got it, boy. I still got it. Come down the court. Oh, throw it up. Oh. I used to be a baller, man. I used to ball, I'm telling you. Boy, I wasn't no joke. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to play with like McGrady, like, you know, they call him T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. He was young then. I come from that area where he from. Amari Stoudemire used to play for the Phoenix Suns. I ball with him, like some other NBA players. You know what I mean? Like and some of them, kind of took some part of my game and used it for them. You vegetarian, bro? Castro? Yeah, I kind of am too, but like I'm a little guy. Like Creator say, hey man, you gotta eat meat. You gotta eat, bro. Like I almost died, man. Like I was so malnutritious. Like from my first videos, like my first video, like I had stuff really trying to, like take me out. Like I don't like to talk like that. That ain't me, but hell yeah. Like I was down to 135 pounds from like 185. So I lost like 50 pounds, man. And I was in jail. My mom put me in jail. And when I got to jail, I was on the scale. And I got on the scale, like, man, I almost bust out crying, bro. Like, wow. And like, man, and then like 2 weeks later, like the Creator got me out. And when I got out, Creator said, welcome back. And he said my government name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, cool. Like, yeah, I'm back. And my mom she tried to bury me, boy. Like, she did some really nasty stuff to me, man, for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, did a lot of nasty stuff. Like, tried to put me in jail. She used to call the police like every week because I got to the point where I used to curse her out. I had to. Like, because like she'd try to attack me, and then I'm like, then she'd be punching me in the face. You know what I mean? And I'm like, so I would curse her out. Like, cause like you used to beat on me and like, you know what I mean? Like treat me like trash. Like you used to do a lot of bad, messed up stuff towards me, man. So like now we don't talk. I don't deal with her at all, period. Cause she nasty, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you turned my son against me. You know what I mean? Did all that. You been doing that. And then like my son left for Christmas one time. And she went around and told everybody he was going to New York with his mom. His mom can't take care of him. That's why he lived with me when he was 12. We had our own place, you know, taking care of my son. She went around telling everybody, oh, he going to New York with his mom. I don't give a damn what he say. He going and just talking like that. So, and then people was coming back telling me that like, your mama said. I'm like, what? And I'm like, first 2 or 3 people came. I was like, okay. Then they just kept coming back telling me this stuff, and I'm like, man, he ain't going nowhere. But then I sat down, and then they was like, yeah, that's your mom. You should kind of listen. And I went thinking, and I listened to that bullshit, and then I'm like, okay. I let him go. He didn't come back. So it broke my heart. So I didn't eat for like 2 weeks because my son was gone, and like I was worried about him, And but they wouldn't let me his mom wouldn't let me get him for the weekend, like nothing. They wouldn't let me get him for like what? They wouldn't let me get him for like the summer, no holiday vacations or nothing. But now you can't take care of him. Now my mom, this. You want to convince me to have him go back to New York, which I know he ain't coming back. So anyway, I didn't eat. You know what I mean? Because I was heartbroken. And my mom, she never came around to my house, but one time to help clean up a little bit once. And she came around and she knocked, and I opened the door. She was like, oh, I just came around to check on you to make sure you ain't had no heart attack or nothing. I'm like, oh, what you talking about? Have a heart attack? Yeah, like when I opened the door, she was like, you know what I mean? Like when I'm thinking back about it, she was like draw it back like that I was still alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, man. It was like, it's hard on you, bro. Like when your family. And then it's like now it took the divine to go into text messages. This is divine mother, the creator mother. Went in like, yo, like and started a ruckus with him, boy. Yo, and so I can speak about my connection with, divine mother and the creator mother and the creator father. Yeah. Like, I didn't even put in work, but like, I just paid attention and I just used my heart. And then like she started showing up. That's where I live at now. Like, she did this and him. And like, I know it was both of them because there's a basketball court across the street from where I live. And then like I sat down on this fence and I was like, I want that apartment place right there. And I'm like, someone was already telling me, yeah, you're gonna be living there. And I know it's somebody living there now, but you're gonna be living there. And sure enough, I live in the same exact damn spot that 2 months earlier I was sitting down outside on the fence by the park saying I want to live here, and I live here. Yeah. And then that's how I get a freezer full of vegetables. Like I got a deep freezer. Check it out. See, I got it's getting ice cream. I got this right here. I bought this for myself, and this right here I bought this from Target or something. But check this out. Like my table. Boy, I love that table. They were my crutches. Yeah. It took me like 9 months to get a couch and a table and a bed. I need to clean up here. It smells like weed because the dude next door, he smoked a lot. He smoked weed a lot, I guess. And I don't like that smell. It smells like a skunk. I can't wait to get my washer and dryer to go back there, but yeah, look. I'm supposed to clean this up. That's for my my counterpart. Whenever she comes through, that's your bike right there. And that's my bike. I already got a pair of bikes because I already know that she on the way. Whenever she want to be, like whoever that is, I don't know who it is. But yeah, I got a full of vegetables. Like premium vegetables, man. Like I show this all the time on here. Like, so I had to go out and buy this deep freezer. And I brought this. I got like for the whole year. And I was supposed to give some away to the community, but I didn't. And but like this stuff is just sitting out on the ground at a truck stop. And that's my old bird cage. So that it's a person who just got a pair of keys today. Yeah, I had some parakeets myself. I got to get them back, and I had a hermit crab. 2 of them. Well, I ended up having 3, but that's gone. I need to get that back. I need to sell those. This stuff, recycle stuff. I threw away a lot of those boxes. I'm supposed to be trying to get the gold out of the TVs. I got a process I can take the electronics through and stuff like that, and get the gold out of it. But I hadn't even started that yet. That's a toolbox. And I went and bought this. The whole tool set. That was $200. I like my tools. Yeah. That's how I know, like, you know what I mean, like Divine Mother, like, you know what I mean, like, was like really working with me, man. Like, you know, when she came in, cause I was sitting on the fence, like right over here, like right over there, like there's a fence like this over there on the other side of the street. I was sitting like right over there, and I was looking at the apartment up here. I was looking at this apartment right here, and I was like, I want to live there. I was sitting on that fence right over there. I was sitting right over there on that fence, right over there. And I sat there for like 30 minutes, and I was looking at this place right here. This same exact apartment, and I live here, man. And then the way the communication came in, like, and I know it, so why not talk about it? People don't want you to talk about stuff like this because it's not them. So that's why I say, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. I don't need to close that door. So, I mean, it's just like that. Like, man, yo, I don't know what is a cuss word. But that's part of my story, like, you know what I mean? Like, with me living here. Yeah, so, and I went through a lot just to be living here. You know, like, you got what they call aliens, like some stuff like that, really trying to take you out. And then you scared, like, and then you see your forces, they up in the sky too, like, you know what I mean, around protecting you, and you like, man, what's going on? Then you get communication, like, from them, like, tell it, don't worry about it, it's just them, you know what I mean? Like, man, yo, like a whole lot of shit, bro. Like, it's scary because it was different. Like, I didn't know what was going on. And stuff trying to run up on me that I can't see. And it's explaining this stuff to me. So, that wasn't fair at all. That shit was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like, after what I just went through, why not curse? Like, why I can't say a cuss word? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, this stuff really was playing, man. I got some pears. I like pears. I got these. I'm gonna try these. I gotta eat them fast, so I'll eat half of these tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's starting to go bad already. I'm not fighting. Let me put this in the refrigerator. It's slowing down. Overripe. So yeah, I gotta cook really quick. Let me start my rice right now. So yeah, like, and I come on here and I talk about this kind of stuff, man. Like warning, yo, y'all better get ready, man. They lied to us, bro. Like, literally. So now the truth coming out. Like, and then we got a lot of different people that's speaking, you know what I'm saying, like, from so many different angles, you know what I mean? Like, and it's coming in a lot of different ways. So ushering in the new way of the creating God like that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got a lot of people that's coming and thinking about things in spiritual ways is different than what we used to. So you got to pay attention to yourself. You're starting to see a lot of coincidences. I'll say that for y'all. If you start to see a lot of coincidences, they won't go away. You better pay attention to them coincidences, man, because they really not coincidences. Like, you're not going to keep going over repeating a bunch of type of different coincidences, and I mean, just for no reason in your life. And it's going to be different. Yep, that's my rice started. This is my favorite rice right here, man. I need to clean up down there. So I take a little of my lima beans. I put a half a bag in the rice. You know what I mean? My favorite scissors, man. Why cut you up? Excuse me. Woo. I like my little rice cooker, man, because I can just put it on and let it go. I'm gonna have to go do some serious grocery shopping next month. Cause I didn't work for 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? So now I gotta kind of build my little finances back up. And I definitely gotta do it to finish my dinner. It's gonna cost me $5,000. It's gonna cost me $5,000 to fix my dinner. So which that's cheaper than the what $30,000 they wanted. So it's a good thing I do live in Massachusetts. You know what I mean? I get good, you know, good help. I get help with good insurance. They can help me. Florida, hell no. They the ones, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do nothing for me. I don't like it here. I kind of say I don't like the people in Massachusetts, but it's just different. I don't like Springfield. It's like nothing to do, but it's a lot to do. I just don't know my way around. That's what it is. But I'm starting to meet nice people. Like the lady that did my procedure on my dinner today, she was really nice. And she had to numb me back here, like with a long needle like that long down in my gum. You know what I'm saying? Back there, and she hit me with that needle, like I didn't feel it. You know what I mean? So she was really good with that needle, boy. You know what I'm saying? So I can finish fixing my Achilles tendon, like, you know what I mean? I can walk better, because I don't know, I gotta figure that out. And then my shoulder, like my bone right here that's up here is pushed down. Because if you watch my videos when I was in Indiana, I fell off the bike. You'll see me with a sling on in Indiana. Excuse me. Having problems, you know what I mean, in Indiana. And I fell off the bike and I knocked myself out and I pushed this bone down. I broke my shoulder, literally. And man, when I woke up, like, you know, I had diarrhea like right away. Like, man, people was asking me if I was okay. Because what happened was I went to go down the hill and jump the side off go across the sidewalk and jump the curb, and the tire came out of the bike, spiked down, bam, and I fell face like so hard. And I woke up, and people was asking, was I okay? You need some water? You need me to call the ambulance? I'm like, nah. And I called my sister up here in Massachusetts, so she was like, you know, and like a day later, she was like, well, you can come up here, because I didn't have nowhere else to go, and I was hurt, and I was stuck in this little town over there. Boy, it was bad. You know what I mean? My back was against the wall, bad. Like, I had a lot going on, man. And so, she had me come up here. Now she don't talk to me. Maybe she made me talk. She lived 2 streets over from me, and like I hadn't talked to her since October 31st. Yeah, my sister. You know what I mean? And like we was close. Like, and it was the last person I had, the last place to go before I was gonna be totally out on the street with nowhere to go. And I came here and I, you know, got the CDLs back activated the right way because it was taken falsely and all that type of stuff. I got it fixed, been in the truck, and I walked around the corner from my sister's house and I found this place. It was a for rent sign sitting in the ground, and it was a really nice place, and it's rent reasonable as hell. You know what I mean? I pay $1,800 a month. You know what I mean? That's reasonable to me. Hell yeah, I pay $18 a month for this. with a garage, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, nice size bedrooms. Living room, like you know what I mean. Like that's my table over there, man. I love my little table now. That's my crutches over there too. Over there. Yeah. So yeah, like so, like I pay my bills. I've been living here. November be 1 year. So what? I've been here November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I've been here 9 months, like 10 months. I've been here, so that'll be September, October. So I've been here like 10 months, and it took me forever to get my car. I own 2 cars now, and I only need one. But my other car is in the shop, and my son was gonna come here and help me because I hurt my foot, and he needed help, and that's my son. But he decided to want to play games, and I spent $2,000 on the car to give so he can have when he got here, and I could use that to get my truck out. And this guy was supposed to sell me this nice Lexus. He played with me like just a whole bunch of BS, man. Like you go through with being in this position. Hell yeah. I like my trash can because I can do that. Wave my hand across and the lid do like that right there. Yes sir, yes sir. But yeah, so I'm making my dinner. I'm gonna eat a little bit tonight. Actually, I got some fish. I'm gonna finish frying my fish too, and I'm gonna take the chicken for the road for tomorrow. It's Thursday, and then I have some for Friday. And I think I'm gonna come home Friday, or maybe even Saturday. Let's see. I gotta go up tomorrow Thursday, go down, deliver on Thursday. Then I go back up Friday, come back down and deliver Friday, deliver on Saturday. So yeah, I'll be home Saturday. So I'm making a meal, like I'm trying to make it stretch. You know what I mean? I need another type of refrigerator on my truck so that way I can cook a lot more food and take it with me and cook food. You know what I mean? Have my food. Cause I don't like to spend money. Hell no. I need that. You know what I mean? I'm building my company. You know what I mean? So like with this lady I'm supposed to be partnering with right now with this trucking company, trying to help her. She don't really know the business. I'm gonna have to back up off of that. Cause she, you know what I mean? She wanna play. Like, you know what I mean? And I ain't got time to play. So what I'm gonna do right now is just save and start setting my business up so that way I can launch my produce company next May for sure. You know what I mean? So when the watermelon season come back around next May, I could be buying watermelon loads of watermelons. I could be buying watermelons by the truckload and selling them like up here in this area. So that's why it's a good thing that I do live here because of I can do business here. So it's kind of something I wanted, but not by my damn self. That's why counterparts is real, man. Like, you know what I mean? You need a counterpart, you know what I mean? Somebody that's tapped in like you talk about it, you know what I mean? All the stuff you talk about and love grape juice. I hate to throw this away, but I got to. But anyway, stuff like that. So that way, you know what I mean? You can start, I'm a man, I can start moving forward and working on, you know what I mean, building what they call an empire. I don't call it empires. I'm not the type of person that like titles too much. I don't really care for titles. But it's only something that we kind of like really actually earn positions, you know what I mean, is what I like to call it. Like, in a position where I can run my own company, help create new financial markets in our local communities. That's my biggest thing. Like, that's one of my biggest responsibilities from the creator, is helping build new financial markets in our local communities. I know how to do it. It's gonna be done. Ain't nobody can stop it. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. But just slow it down. But only make it better and make it a lot easier when you slow it down. Dark forces. I don't like to say the devil because it's more than just a damn devil. So yeah, so I need some more seasoning. I'm gonna be doing that, man, because and I see why I went the path of like into logistics, driving truck, because that's part of it. You know what I mean? Because I can show people how you can take your 401k, you can invest in the trucking. You know, with it, like with the woman I'm working with, like we're gonna be able to take on like people that can go and, you know, take out 50,000. You know what I mean, out of their 401k, and then they can you know we can buy them a truck, get them a driver, you know, give them plates, insurance, and everything under our company, charge them a fee. You pay your driver, you might make 1,500 to 2,500 a week. And this is an investment you can touch. You can talk to your investment. You can see your investment every week and all that. And I'm trying to work on that, but you know, things be, you know, going a little sideways. But it's still gonna work out, because if it don't work with her, somebody else gonna step in this position, or I'm gonna do it myself. Cause I was gonna buy this 18 wheeler for 5,000, and then work 6 months, and then come up with like to 30,000 to put into the engine, like rebuilding it. But I didn't, because I, you know, came over here, and then everything was like, you know, all over the place, because, you know, you got forces that you can't see that's really trying to slow you down, be getting in your way. That's all it is. So it's a good thing I didn't buy the truck. You know, I'm going it this way because now it just open other doors for other avenues and other ways to move forward. Into my to move forward with my endeavors that, you know what I mean, I set with intention. You know what I'm saying? So when they say when you set something with intention and then the universe responds back, like kind of like that, but when you just can't say the universe, it's like what you tapped into. Like when you awaken, you know exactly, you know what I mean, what you tapped into, what's working with you, your ancestors, you know what I mean, other beings or different things. Like, you know what I mean, you don't know. I mean, you know, like I know who it is for me. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of stuff jealous. You know what I mean? Which I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be like, damn, why that couldn't be me? You know what I'm saying? Like that high power, like type of individual at this time and moment that all these supernatural things happening to, and like I can't talk about it, speak about it. I feel the same way too. So I get it. So I just let the mundane be mundane, but the other stuff, when you keep coming around me playing, it be pissing me off though. Like I'm gonna come on and talk my shit. Like not come on here, but in real life, like I bust knuckle up quick, bust that knuckle up, punching the door. Dude like he's gonna grab me and put me. I'm put this little guy. Yeah, right, boy. Try it if you want to, boy. Look at here, boy. Man, look. You look like you about 250. I handle you. You know what I mean? You know, I'm about 170 now. Like, you know what I mean? You got me by like maybe 70 pounds. That don't mean nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Just because dude, slim dude, that don't mean like, yo, we stronger than the ones with the muscles. That, man, that's blubber, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I can maneuver quicker and faster than you. Like, come on, man. So, yeah, so like, you know, that's the way to be sometimes. Like I have to talk my shit sometimes. Like, yeah. Like, you know, you hear it, you know where I come from. Been through a lot. Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing to complain about, but just to, you know, give you a understanding, understanding, overstanding of my character when I'm on here talking and speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do give a damn, but then I don't give a damn when I don't want to give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But I always give a damn. If you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Because stuff like the play, man. And then like, then other stuff like people and things like they feel like you don't supposed to say nothing. Oh, just turn the other cheek. What damn cheek? I ain't got no cheeks. You been slapping my damn cheeks off, man. Get up out of here with that. I did all that. I ain't got no damn cheeks. What cheeks? Turn what cheek? Man, you just talking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like that. You know, but been through a lot, man. Like, you know what I mean? With this ascension process, hell yeah, boy. Ain't nobody gonna be around. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna act like they wanna come in and they around and all that kind of stuff, but they just wanna play. Cause it take a lot of work to stay this conscious all the time. You know what I mean? There's some big time consciousness, you know what I mean, that's going on. Like, and that's what it is. It take a lot of damn work, you know, to stay conscious every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year. And total consciousness. Boom. It take a lot of work. Now it's easy, really, to be real with you. And so when I talk like this, then people, when they come around me, they always want to tell you something, and that shit be aggravating the hell out of me. Why would you just help me with a situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, you see, I'm telling you, I got the situation that I'm trying to explain to you, that, you know what I mean, that I'm going through. You won't ask me, how can you help me? You want to tell me how to look at it. And then you're going to tell me the same thing the other program people say. And like, I'm not in the program. I'm not into your matrix, bro. You can keep your matrix. You like to be in the matrix, stay over there with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. You cool. Because we need people like you too. You know what I'm saying? So, but it just be like the attacks. Like, people want to come in and like they'll get threatening because they think because I'm a little guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 5'10", like 5'11" with shoes on, like almost like right at 6 feet. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just thin built. Like, you know what I mean? So some people look at it like, oh, he a sucker. And I'm nice all the time, but then like, you know what I mean? Like, I walk with a confidence, and I carry myself with confidence to my damn self. Not to be in confidence to show you that I'm confident. Like, oh, wait a minute, I gotta figure this out. Let me put some curry seasoning on this chicken, man. Like, you know what I mean? While I fry this chicken, and I know what I'm doing. Like, and it's only just me in here, and I'm not just doing this for YouTube because I'm not a damn content creator. I don't even like that word. This is not my channel. This is not my channel. This YouTube channel. I just share my little stuff on here, man. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Glasses starting to hurt my nose a little bit. I got some pads I brought. They keep sliding off, man. So I got an eye doctor. They don't take my insurance that I have, but I like, you know, like this eye doctor. I want to go there and deal with this eye doctor. You know what I mean? So I got to make an appointment so I can get more better glasses. Actually, I'm gonna get contacts. That's when I get contacts. So yeah, people they want a position to be knowing like stuff like I know I gotta put them on because I can't. Boy, I'm getting blind. I'm 50 years old right now, man. What it is right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just let it flow, man. However it goes, go. Like I say, I'm not a content creator. I don't create content. I just come share my little stuff on YouTube channel because it's not my channel, man. So I don't be like, hey, don't come in my channel. Like, yo, you come and say what you want to say. One thing I can say, people used to come in here and try to say, oh, repent for your sins and talk about God and Jesus. And I start speaking some real stuff to them. Boy, they get out of here and don't come back. Because you know what I'm saying? The truth here. Like, you know what I'm saying? The truth be here. What I'm talking about, do they leave and don't come back? Heck no. They leave and don't come back. So I'm thankful that I don't have to, you know, have interchanges with people when it comes to Jesus, Yeshua, you know, God, Islam, whatever all that kind of stuff is. Like, I start talking about other beings and they'll be like, oh, this dude crazy. They'll get out here quick then, boy. But it's the truth, though. That's how I come up with the name Aikiem Pleadian. You know what I mean? I can go get the Bible. On my first video, I show you in the Bible. In Job 9:9, they talk about Pleiadians and Arcturus. The Pleiades and Arcturus. You know what I'm saying? And if they talk about that in the Bible, and then like one day I prayed, and then like I opened the Bible and I went straight to it. This is like 2 years after, you know what I mean? You know, I started dealing with Pleiadians. You know, what he was working with me, were actually. You know what I mean? And so it was like that. And then I found that in the Bible, and I'm like, oh man, so I got confirmation on that 2 years prior, but it was other things that transpired and happened, like a lot of stuff, man. Like, yo, like make me down to want to question my existence, but I knew who I was. Like, and then I didn't want, like, I didn't care about being different because I talk about other beings, aliens, and all that. Yo, it was hit, man. Like, they don't come like that, but they just sent information and started coming at me, talking to me a certain way. But when the ships are showing up, hell yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was with somebody else. I took them to my son, like 6 of them.
my son and his baby mama. I said, I got somebody want to meet you. Because I stepped outside of my place and then like a pyramid like just came from behind a tree and it was blinking. And then it was like boom, I'm like, oh damn. Then like it was already communication coming. Then they confirmed like boom, they was moving. Then I told my son, I'm like, hey, I got somebody want to meet you. And then as I'm going, they flying like riding with me right to where he, you know what I'm saying, where he was. And then so I went and I told him, I said, meet me outside. Meet me outside. And I say, don't tell your grandmama, because he was staying with his grandmother at the time, his mom's mom. Don't tell them that, you know what I mean, where you going. Just come outside and get in the car with me. And then they came out, got in the car with me, and we went around the block. And then when we went around the block, I told him, I was like, get out. I said, look around. I gave him 5 minutes. They look around. I said, y'all don't see nothing? You don't see anything? And then I was like, look up. He was like, oh. I'm like, count them. It was like 6 of them. Just kept, you know what I mean, going back and forth. Like right in front of my son. Then, but he still, you know what I mean, don't deal with me. Like with everybody else, want to think I'm crazy. But hell, he saw some stuff himself. You know what I mean? But he don't, and then he don't want to like be real about it. You know what I'm saying? So the people like my mom they call me crazy, don't deal with me and try to, you know what I mean, like betray me and try to destroy me. I don't hold that betrayal like as betrayal. That's just they did their part. You know what I mean? But they pissed me off though, cause that's my mom. But he still stick with them, and then like let them call me crazy because oh you say you see aliens, you just mad cause you don't see them. I ain't never seen an alien. Like not one up front, no. I seen yeah, we call UFOs. Hell yeah, a lot of them. Like that's my protection. Like what the hell? You know what I mean? Then like stuff from the Galactic Federation started communicating with me. Like you know what I mean, telling me stuff. Like you know a whole bunch of stuff. Like you know what I mean. But they don't come around. I mean I seen it. Like yo, like right now something's going on. Believe me, there be some shit right there. Let me know right now something's going on. And I get a little worried sometimes when they show up, cause like I get a little worried like cause I know like damn what's gonna happen now. It's like you know what I'm saying. So it don't do that all the time. Like I ain't seen one in a while, like months. You know what I mean. So and that's how I know like how the creator working with me. You know what I'm saying. That's like my pop. That's my father. Like my real mama. Here they ain't my damn mama. So I have problems with some Egyptian stuff, like from you know back in like Egyptian time, like I don't know, they doing something like this lifetime, like they come around like they try to, you know what I mean, like they try to like come in and tell me things and try to sway me, you know what I mean, like try to confuse me, and but I know who I am, I know what's going on, and like. Yo, like I earned it, like you know what I mean, to like be able to remember who I am. Like the aliens started telling me stuff about me, and yo, they came with so much respect. Like, and then next thing you know, 2 years after that, I started seeing other people on here on YouTube going through that, and then the witches showed up. Like I didn't know nothing like witches was real. I don't believe in witches, but it's not like I believe in witches. Like hell no, I know it's witches, boy. Like what? Boy, the witches serious. Like you know, I respect their position, who they is, cause boy, they dangerous, boy. They, you know what I'm saying? Make you wreck your mind. Like yo, you'll do it to yourself. Like they good at doing stuff like that. Like you know, so however people work doing that type of stuff. Like yeah, they was coming at me. And you know, that's how you know I ended up here in Massachusetts, going through the battle, man. It was a serious battle, boy. It was rough. I gotta cut up my rutabaga right now, cause I love rutabaga. And but some of them like now lost their gifts, in jail right now, for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like for messing around with me, you know what I mean? Like coming in and doing things, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I didn't know, you know, what was going on with me, you know, and so when they would come in and mess with me, like, yo, it was crazy, man. But I actually, to be honest with you, I kind of actually like some of the witches. I really actually do, because some of them, they good people though. They straight, but when they run into like rock solid people, they still stick with that devil shit over there. You know what I mean? They don't like to, when they see like they can change things about them and better themselves and kind of unglue themselves from certain type of things they connected to. They don't want to. They want to, you know what I mean, stay over there because they like the game. And like, I don't play games. Hell no, I don't play games not one time. I don't like the games. Like, not at all. So, yeah, so it's a lot. You know what I mean, that they come at me for. Look at here. But, you know, it's falling off, though. Like, you know what I mean? It really is. And you know why? Because I've been doing the damn work without even really knowing what I'm doing, like how I'm doing it. Like, yo, like, how it's working? Like, I don't know, it's just working. So, yeah, that's my story about aliens. Yo, the government, everybody be watching, bro. Everything, like the Pope, them, they be getting information watching too. I know y'all do too, all y'all. Cause I know I said some stuff, and then like they got some stuff happening, putting it in motion, like they trying to get it back, but they think they gonna play. But hell nah, we ain't here to play. You know what time it is. We know what we here for. Yeah. So I can speak to that way, like, yeah, I hear, yeah. I'm a warrior angel. 5-star general warrior angel in the flesh, boy. I did the work. 13 life cycles here, man. Hell yeah. 13 life cycles, bro. And you know how I know it's 13 life cycles? Because my address is 1165. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 30. Motherfucking team, goddammit. That's how I know what I'm talking about. It ain't about I know this, who I am. It ain't about trying to convince nobody. Hell no, I ain't got time for that. You heard what I said. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't show me no different. That like no different way of looking at it when me and the creator, you know what I'm saying, all this other, you know, all the other forces been working with helping me with my process. Like, you think you're gonna come in and show me another way? Hell no. You tried that. You tried to play games with me. It didn't work. You thought it was gonna work, but hell no. Like, I just know myself too damn good, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat a piece of chicken, because that chicken fried chicken smelling pretty damn good though, boy. Man, I'm cooking all this rutabaga. Yeah, so I don't come on here and talk like this all the time, but mainly this is what I talk about. But in so many different ways. Depending on how, you know what I mean, I'm feeling. Like, yeah, y'all give it to you. Yo, I give you the blood raw truth. It ain't about keeping it real. It's just who I am. This is what I do. Like, this is how I come. I don't care about you liking it or not. Like, it ain't my problem. Like, a lot of people getting information, like, they know this stuff coming, and they know what's going on. Like, and like, even with me, like, stuff can see me and know what I got going on. And how they doing it, I don't know. But nobody coming to check for me, to check on me and say, hey man, you know, such and such, this, that, and other. Nobody. They talking from like the background. So yeah, like me, I don't worry about monetizing. The hell, no, that's for women. Like, cause women they can use that little extra. Me, I'm good. Hey, I'm like my pops, like Uchino. Like Uchino, that's a cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't monetize his stuff. And if you've been following my stuff on here, you know what I'm talking about when I say Uchino. People think I'm just talking. I be playing like when I be talking about stuff. I just be laughing like to myself because I'm talking to more than just one, just me. Like people think I be playing. I be saying that to myself like, yo, like, okay, alright. I respect your position. Yeah, I think I am going to work this weekend. Yeah. I'm not going to sit in the house. I know I'll be home Saturday. So I'll ready to come back home Saturday and take Saturday off and go back to work Sunday morning. I'm gonna clean the dishes right now. But that's what it is right now. Clean these right now, and I don't have to worry about them like in the morning. I gotta be up at 7 a.m. and start getting ready to have my breakfast, pack a little food up, and hit the road by 9 o'clock. But actually, I'm gonna take me a shower before I leave too, because that way I'll be fresh. Because I know I'm gonna get a shower tomorrow night. Man, I had bought the dish detergent. It was Ultra, like this one, in a smaller bottle. It was more potent than that big squeeze bottle. So they got me. I better keep buying the 99-cent one. It lasts like 2 months. Cause that's what see when I squeeze it. I don't even squeeze a lot. I'm using more of that bottle than a little tiny bottle. So I had to re-switch things back up again, player. Damn, I've been on here like going on 2 hours. I don't like to make the videos long, but some of the things I talk about here, yeah, they gotta be long. Cause if you go and watch through these things, go ahead and bust it down. Like, cause it be stuff studying me, like Draconian, yeah, you trying to study me. You know what I mean? You trying to study like what I got going on. They really want to see the creative. They want to play with little hydro collider. Think they're gonna bust shit down? Hell no. It's different. That's what they think. Yeah. They don't know how this works. You'll never get it. How you gonna beat the creator? How you gonna beat Source? Can't beat Source like that, player. There ain't no battle when it comes to him. Yo, he just move around. He don't worry about nothing. I mean, he be worried. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, he very sensitive. You know what I mean? He very sensitive, man. Big time. So you got to be careful around him, like just to not to be. You know what I'm saying? Like he's sensitive. And like you got to respect that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's because he loved everything, no matter what. Really. But then again, I mean, that's why some things not attached to him like that. Like people think. Like when he attached to the real God, like when he not. To the creator, like source, like you're not. You have to do the work. So you have to live life cycles for eons and that type of stuff to get up to certain levels. It don't make sense. So, and I know that for a fact. I can tell you that. That's the way it works. Since they want to listen and study, and so you just can't learn just one life cycle how to be with source, the creator, knowing all that. Nah. So things live multiple life cycles, but it takes all those other life cycles to you know what I mean, for me, even for me to get to this point. Just like other human beings and with this process. You know what I mean? I had to go out and earn it like everybody else too. Without knowing nothing, but just believing and having faith. You know what I mean? I had that faith, like, you know what I mean, that, you know, like that I just knew myself and like, this is how God is, like, because it was already in me. And then, like, I couldn't figure out, like, why do I keep looking around for God? And I'm like, nah, like, it didn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Gotta use this again. I'm getting a little bottle from now on, like I started to. So, yeah, you know, other stuff, you know, it don't want to do the work. But it don't want to do so much work. But when it comes down like giving up everything, giving away everything, going through whatever, like they don't want to do it. They want to use other people to do it. And then some of them can't do it at all, but then try to force their way to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, without waiting on their time, so that's why they come up and get slapped around. When they run up, they can get slapped around. You know who I'm talking to. You know, they break universal laws, like, because of the force. Like, you're trying to force your way into a situation that you're not even ready for. And that's proof right there, because you're trying to force your way. And then you mad, like, why is this, man, yo, you don't know how this thing works. But now you're trying to get a glimpse of how it works. Now you want to back up and say, oh, man, I'm sorry. A lot of y'all, you know what I'm talking to, want to be like, I'm sorry, because I didn't know. Yeah, we know you didn't know, but when you start knowing, then you want to point fingers and then all y'all jumping around and trying to hide and play games with stuff that you know what I mean, that you don't need to be playing games with. And you know it. That's where you went wrong there. Because you had a long time to, like, you know what I mean, there's been evidence been piled up on you. Like a whole bunch of goddamn evidence, man. There ain't nothing you can do. And the creator mother oversee all that. Like when it comes to law, boy, she the law, boy, she don't even play. She the law. And she follow the laws, you know what I mean, of divine order the right way. She don't just you know, feelings about it. Oh, I'm gonna do this because this. No, she do it in the just way, in the righteous way, in the truth. And that's how she moves. And the creator just sit back, keep creating moves. And that's, you know what I mean, that's in protection. That's what happens. That's the way it works. I'm telling you. I know that for a fact. That's how I live here. That's how I know. Because where I live and all the stuff I've been through. I didn't know nothing about a mother God and all that type of stuff. And I could have been skeptical. I'm still skeptical about it now. At times, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm trying to figure out, like, how she did that, the way she did, it came in, I can't figure it out. So I just leave it alone and just have faith and believe and just know myself and know what I've been experiencing. And I just keep it tight like that. Kitty cat, come to get food. That's for the critters, man, not for no damn cat. What's up, bro? You go ahead and eat, man. I ain't gonna bother you. Oh, see the cat out there? Yeah, he looking at me. He eating. See, I think about everything. I put food out there, skunks, possums come out, eat. You know, all my little rotten food, I leave it for them. Oh, damn, that's why you wrong. I think the rice cooker's kind of trying to go bad on me. Yes, sir. Now I can sit down a little bit. Talk to the folks, man. Talk to the people. What up, people? I'm gonna be here till I go to bed tonight, man. Yeah, so that's me in a world shell. Yeah. Straight truth, man. Like what I've been, living through and it's part of my life, like if I don't start speaking and talking and moving forward, letting people know, like, yo, like this is what I'm going through, and this is like what's going on with me, and this is what I see. If I don't speak and say it to nobody, like, I'm not gonna step into who I truly am. I mean, I do it without force. I don't have to force nobody to believe what I'm talking about. I don't have to force nobody to do anything. I just enter and understand and overstand the whole process now of what's going on, like what's coming up. You know what I mean? 2030, 2045. I got, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got positions out here. You know what I'm saying? We stepping into. So it's like people say, don't tell everybody the demons. They supposed to be listening and watching. They already is anyway. A lot of them can't hear but certain things. So this was like humanity, like, you know what I mean? For me to communicate with humanity, like, hey, this and that going on, that and this going on, like with me, and moving forward, yeah, this is who I am. This is what's going on. So it ain't like it or not. You just respect me, you know what I mean? My position, because I earned this, man. And I don't need no problem with people. You know what I mean? Like moving forward, I don't need no problem with regular human beings, man. I already got enough damn problems. Now I be buying this fruit from these people, and they stuff do not be good. I need to cut that off. My chin hurt from a needle going way back down in here, like my ear. I'm having a little pain. Not in my mouth though. Yes, sir. Oh, I gotta check my
Bag over here. Okay, you got clean clothes. I'm telling you, it's been like a month these clothes been in here. Toothbrush. Gotta get my bar of soap. Let's go get the soap. Get the guys and gals. Let's go get the soap. Don't drop the soap. If you know, you know. I got a spoon to put over the chicken. Chicken will be pretty good, huh? I got a spoon to put over so the grease won't pop everywhere. Got my rutabagas cooking. Hey, kitty cat. He ran. Yes, sir. Boom. What it do though? Let's go get my bar of soap because I don't like to use that truck stop soap. Stairs nice, but going up, I guess it ain't too bad. Got the soap right in here. Yeah. That's my bed. I need to get a headboard, man. Look at the spider, yo. I gotta get him out of here. Cause he right over the top of my head. And I've been having spider webs all flying through here at night. And I'm like, man, it's a spider in here. And I don't ever catch it or nothing. Hold on a second. Man, you gotta go outside and milk it. I ain't gonna kill a spider because I'm a spider. I got him too. So now what I do is open my window right here and throw them out. See my window right here? Let me down. Now you gotta get out of here. I'm like, what's out there? See, that's what type of person I am. Like, that spot ain't did nothing to me. See him right there? Yeah, he ain't did nothing to me, so I don't want to just kill it. And I'm glad I found a spot in him because, like, boy, he was, oh man. Got my clippers, my little slipping clippers. Yeah, he was, yeah, he was on top of my head where I got to sleep. And then, like, you know, the times I've been having spider webs all over the place. Like all my body and stuff. Yeah, so
I had to get rid of little spider, man. I'm almost off of here though. I'm about to, my rice almost done. I'm gonna eat a little bit. Like, I don't have but an hour to drive tomorrow morning. Like maybe an hour and 10 minutes. And when I get there, I take me a nap, go to sleep. You know what I mean? Then I get up and I drive like 3 hours away, pick up over there, and then I drive back down to probably New Hampshire. Yeah, because I come back down, I get diesel, then I go to the rest area, then I sleep at the rest area. Then I get up at like 2 in the morning, and then I leave and go to New Jersey to deliver the load. Then I work there, because I got to be there at 6 a.m. to deliver on Thursday. And then so I deliver that, then I go pick up, then I pick up from there, then I drive back up to New Hampshire, and I sleep in New Hampshire. Then I get up, do the rest of my load, and then I pick that up, then I drive back down, back to probably Maine by then. And depending on where I'm going, more than likely I'm going back to the city, I go back to Maine, and I pull over this truck stop and I go to sleep there. And I just got to figure out how to run again. It's kind of like it's off right now, man. But what it is right now, yo, why my live say 6 minutes? That must be 2 hours and 6 minutes. Who knows, big dog? Yeah. Oh, check this out. Let me show this again. Look at my receipt, man. Check this out. Look. I went and paid for something. Look how much. Look at what the total came to. It said it was $369, but then here it say subtotal was cash adjustment 1 cent. Where the hell that come from? Like it was 1 cent taxes on here. Like how that happened? Look, see? Look, 0.01%. You know what I'm saying? Cash change adjustment. I didn't give him no change. I used a $5 bill. And then my total was $369. See that right there? See that right there? Look, the numbers just, boy, they just be coming. So I put that on my refrigerator. You know, like I go places and I pay for stuff, and like numbers like that be coming up, like those type of numbers just pop up too. Yep, and yep, man. I'm loving myself right now. You know, the longer I be by myself and alone without, like, you know, being in a relationship with a woman, the more I don't want to be in one. For real. Like I'm at a point like it'd be like uncomfortable to be around a woman trying to get to know her, be in a relationship. Yeah, yeah. I think it would be. What I know it would be, it'll take me it won't take me no time with the right one. Like right away, I can love you. You know what I'm saying? Like no other. Like, you know what I mean? Give a woman the love she's looking for like right away. Like day one. And continue to be the same way. But it's hard to run into that type of woman. Like I see I got options like crazy, but in a different way. It's not the same way. It's like regular human beings, like, they go through stuff and then they have, like when people like mine don't happen in the physical, really. They happen other ways. So it's like a lot of options and then they steady coming in, they lined up like crazy. And it's not like nothing to brag on or to have like to be like, oh man, I got it like this and got it like that. Hell no, it's hard. Because like all you want is just one good woman. You know what I mean? I'm 50 years old. Like somebody got to help me with my, you know what I mean? When shit goes sideways. And they got to know me. And know my process, like, and respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's big. Like, it ain't nothing to play with. Like, I got a lot of issues, a lot of problems that's gonna be coming up. There's a lot more than what I only been going through. Like, it's gonna get harder, and I need that companionship that know me, like how they been learning me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know who I'm talking to. KO. Yeah. And like I know, like I had this conversation before, KO, and you know what I'm saying? Like you knew what's up, you know what's up, man. Like I'm about to move around. Like now I'm here, putting it out there just like that. And like I ain't got time to play. Like shit. Like I'm not a kid. I'm not none of that. Like so I'm just a hunter with mine. Period. Yeah, look ugly. But if you know the process, I've been in battle mode the whole time. And didn't even know it. And then KO, you was part of that. You were playing with me too. Like trying to, you know what I mean, try me. Like I didn't see what was going on. And like, yo, you did that. Then you tried to, you know what I mean, like threaten me. Play with me. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, like you tried to threaten me. Yeah, and all that, like trying to play. Right, for what? Then you still gotta come back this way anyway. Everything and all this stuff and everybody still gotta deal with me. On the other side, you still gotta deal with me. Yeah, yeah. Real talk. You got no other choice. Like stuff that I wasn't gonna wake up, like how I woke up, and then like been paying attention to like the sucker stuff been going on, like you know what I mean, trying to, you know what I mean, like use stuff against me that you was doing wrong and legally getting information about me, but then still you trying to use like this righteous information, and that's where you wrong at. But me, I'm this type of nigga right here. If I'm wrong in some kind of way, yo, I'm gonna take mine, whatever coming from me. I take that. Y'all was wrong. That's what I gotta go through because it is. Okay, I do that. But if I don't know, and you wanna play, then like stuff, playing games, like how the hell can I be wrong? Cause I only saw you. I saw that. I saw these things. It's transpiring and happening. So I just stayed the course. Kept doing what the fuck I've been doing the whole time. Don't play with me, man. I got a lot of stuff on me. A whole lot. It ain't easy, man. It's not easy being a creator. Boom. It ain't easy. Like only y'all think it's easy. Oh yeah, just do this, do that. All this talking and goddamn thinking. That's aggravating, man. That's frustrating. Alba La Pantra, whatever her damn name is. That character right, all that goddamn talking. Yo, you want to try to play with me? Like, yeah. Come in trying to play. Being like right now, scared, everything's scared, want to run. Oh, damn, they coming. You won't never know when they coming. But it's coming. But you ain't gonna have no clue, no idea. When it's ready to roll up. Hell, it might be 20 years from now, you might get it then. You don't know, it might be 40 years from now, 50 years. Your ass might still be around just because it's still waiting. That's the beautiful part about it. So that's why some of the stuff, you ain't gotta go nowhere, keep doing what you're doing. Boy, we got plenty of time, we got infinite time, you forgot about that. It's infinite time, baby. That's where I come from. And I come here and I tell people information. Hey, if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. Stay your ass over there if you ain't with me. Because there's going to be a point like, yo, you chose sides already, and I already know who chose sides, who did what. I can feel it. I can tell. Ain't no coming in, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know, but this, man, I don't give a, yo, like, I'm worse than the devil, dog. Me? Yo. What you call the devil? But I do it in truth and in righteousness. I don't do it just to, you know what I'm saying, be a beast. Just to be a nasty beast. Just because. Nah, I go get the boogeyman. I'm the one to go, you know what I'm saying? When they say you get rid of the boogeyman, that's when I show up. When the boogeyman need to go, yeah, me and my tribe, that's when we show up. When the boogeyman gotta go. And like, we don't even try. We just stay the course. So we like, you know what I mean? Like investigators, like police, FBI agents, CIA, galactic type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That ain't no lie. That ain't no threat. That ain't nothing to be talking like bragging about. There's none of that. It's the truth. Let me turn my damn chicken. If people don't like it, so what? Let them not like it. Hell, some people they don't care what you do, they still don't like it. Hell, they don't even like their damn self. So how can they like something? So who cares about, somebody don't care about they like themselves. Don't care about, how they gonna care about something? How you gonna care about them not liking something about you? Or something about your decisions, your choices you make? They're not gonna like that. And I'm supposed to care about it, but you don't care about your damn self. You damn self don't care about other people because you only proved it. And I saw it. 13 life cycles, player. On this plane, this planet. This what I've been doing this a long time, man. Long time. Longer than a lot of stuff. A lot more than what the devil know. Like the other beings, Luciferian beings, and Draconians. Oh yeah, all you other beings like that is working against the process. Whatever else is out there that I don't know nothing about, that I don't need to know nothing about, because the other forces dealing with y'all too. Like yeah. That's what it is right now. kind of went off track with what I was saying, but I come like that. Cause that's what it is right now. Stay on this bed. I'm going to sleep on here tonight. I ain't gonna do that. I gotta get up in the morning. Go and watch my gun smoke. Go to sleep off gun smoke. Cause that's what it is right now. I gotta figure out how to buy the gun smoke collection, man. The whole collection. Not the color. I like the black and white. Yeah, I don't put no salt in a lot of my food. Like, I don't add too much salt, like to my rice. Of course, like, you know, on my meat, I season it. But like my grits, I don't add salt after. I add salt when I'm making my grits. I add salt when I'm cooking my eggs. I don't add salt like my food. When my food done, I don't like to add salt. I add pepper. That's about it. That screen right there really worked. This chicken smells funny, like, let's just do the, I'm tripping, right there. My fried chicken, baby. Eat a little bit of this, eat a piece of chicken. Got a couple more pieces that's not done all the way. Go to bed. I start my work time, man. Like, it's been a while. Yeah. You know, people talk like, you know, like Christian people. And then regular people that claim Christianity, but they kind of in and out with the Christianity thing because some things they want to question themselves, but it's easier for them to get help from other people by talking and speaking Christianity in a way that the church people and, you know, those congregations of people that go to these temples, these churches or whatever, and how they talk and communicate, they can stay relevant and they can get help when they need it because they're talking like that and saying and speaking that terminology, but then they want to question themselves, and then they won't stand up in their truth and question that. But they'll keep playing the game and they know they see something different, and then they don't want to step out like me and then just, you know what I mean, and other people like me. It's a lot of other people like me now. But speak about like the Bible, like, wait a minute. How you gonna say it's the easy to read version Bible, and then when you gonna tell me, when you gonna say, oh, this is the easy to read version, then I say you just rewrote the Bible. No, we didn't. It's not rewritten. It's just easy to read. Well, let me go to the older Bible and then it said this. No, but see, that's why they did it for it's made easy to read to other people. And then they want to convince you to tell you that they didn't change the damn Bible. They said they made it easier for you to read. And you will take that. Will you take that? They'll tell you right in front of your face that this is the easy to read version, but it's, to you, you know, it's changed. The words changed. No, it didn't. It's the same thing. They would argue up and down. When you stand in your truth and stand up to people and tell them like, hell no, I ain't taking that shit because I know this changed. You can't tell me that, man. They'll start a war. They'll start a fight between people. And then you'll lose because then they won't give you nothing. Then the church people gonna exile you and tell you, oh, you can't come to this church. Oh, you disrespectful. And then like now in the community, you know what I mean, you can't go around and say that because everybody's still part of the same bullshit program. that same understanding, understanding, overstanding. They want to think that, oh, it's the easy to read version. Yes, it is. Amen to God. Thank you, God. See how God rewrote this? The man just did it again. The man just wrote this goddamn Bible, rewrote it to the easy to read version. And then, like, you'll never know who made the decision and choice to print that Bible to say for it to say it's easy to read. Who did that? You will never know who made that decision. They won't tell you that. They won't tell you the decision who made the decision on printing the Bible and saying it's the easy to read version, and then start sending out the information for people to hold to their inner being, the understanding of it's the easy to read version, and not see the fact that it's really rewritten. You change the Bible, but then you say it's easy to read version. And then people just can't see through that little bullshit right there. Because it's going to be uncomfortable for them when they see things like that and say stuff like, hey, yo, man, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying like, yeah, the Bible, there's some good things in it. I mean, if it worked for you, it worked for you. But, like, the book of Jeremiah was a good book for me. That's like that. That's the only, like, the whole thing I read. But, like, when I was coming up, I used to try to read the Bible. And then they used to go through, oh, so-and-so begot this person. Such and such begot that person. That person begot that person. It go through, like, damn 15 pages of who begot who. Like, who the fuck cares who begot who? Like, it tell you that, who begot who. But, like, now, that's not even in the Bible no more. They took that out. Who be making these decisions and choices to add things, to take things out of the Bible? Who do it? We don't even know. All we do is walk around with it. When it come out, we talking and it says the word of God. How is that the word of God? You don't even like, and then it's something else rewrite, and then you talking about begat. Why we gotta worry about this bloodline? Talking about who begat who? Why we gotta, like, that's what I couldn't understand. So I couldn't get past those parts because I didn't want to waver on the understanding, understanding, overstanding that I'm gonna read every word from the beginning to the end without skipping nothing. But by the time I get on that begat, this person begat that person, hell, I had to give up. I didn't have no other choice. So right now I started seeing something like something ain't right. Then years later I try to go back and read the Bible again. I get stuck there again. Then after a while, damn. And before I knew it, it wasn't even in the Bible no more. That part was gone. So then I'm like, wait a minute. Then I read it, like, now I'm asking questions like, something ain't right, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm sitting here seeing them change the Bible in front of my face. But they're not giving no, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't saying God, it's the word of God. Which God you talking about? You talking about Enlil, man? You talking about Enlil, but he's already sold his position. The devil. What we call the devil, he already sold it. He gave away his position already to some outside dark forces. Yeah, we all know that, bro. Hell yeah. Alright, I gotta turn these on low because boy, they hard. Them things taking a while. Oh shoot, why to cook? I don't know what I just hit something. Alright, got my bag packed. I'm gonna put them up. Nah, I'm just gonna wear that one outfit. I like my table, boy. You see my table, man? You see my table? Don't play with me and my table. Yeah, so that's what it is right now. Chicken. That's what it is right now. Man, bump that. I gotta eat. I ain't got time to be trying to make the camera look pretty.
eventually I'm gonna get me a tripod probably one of these days. Coming up soon. On the mouth hurt. Oh, boy. Feeling it now. Man, that rutabaga slamming. I better not break off, like eat, put a lot in my mouth. Ah, hurt. My ears acting funny. Mm-hmm. Man, that fried chicken tastes pretty dang on good. My ears. Yes, sir. All right. I'm done cooking. My chicken really turned out really good. Mm-hmm. I usually have to have sauce or something on my rice. So I got like some Jamaican type stuff in the refrigerator. Like with yams and bananas. I'm gonna have with sauce. And a little pork chop. Like how Haitians and Jamaicans do it. And I'm gonna put that on the side. Man, this rutabaga really be good. Yep. Man, my pop, well, he eat the bone. He was like, man, he eat the whole chicken bone. But except probably maybe this part in the middle. Like crazy the way he come through. Yo, he eat the whole chicken bone, yo. Mm-hmm. I seen him do it more than once, more than twice. Like people think I just be talking when I be saying the creator. Like, yeah, man. Because just for the creator just showing up, that's a whole lot of love and respect, boy, this sector of the universe is getting. Just for both of them being here. Yo, that's beautiful, yo. Man. That was so good. I'm about to eat some more, man. I'm trying not to, but I know I go to sleep. I wake up and like, I gotta have some of this. You know what? I make some up in the bowl like I usually do, put it beside the bed, wake up in the middle of the night, and I eat. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Man, the creator eat that, boy. He'll be, man. So I got bad teeth. I can eat it. It actually tastes pretty nice. And the bone marrow is good for me, especially with what I went through. My body, yeah, I'm a little sweaty. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, that's the bones, these bones. Rutabaga time. Hey yo, my fried chicken tastes like KFC. Yo, and I'm not even playing. I don't know how I did that, but it tastes like KFC for real, for real. I got black eyed peas in there this time. Yep. Man, I love my black eyed peas, player. Gotta have him. Man, this is really pretty good for like some really good food right now. Man, I'm telling you, my chicken tastes exactly like KFC. No lie. Rutabaga, man. Look, then I'm playing about that KFC chicken. Look. I got something coming in, like, you know what I mean? Like, like some communication coming in, like, and I'm able to, like, see some stuff, and I felt something like, there's no need to explain it. Like, yo, like, when people talking about portals and dimensions, like, it's like that. Like, I was just able to, just that quick, like, you know, so every day that I move forward, I go through these phases, but a lot of time be adversity, opposition that's in front of me, you know, got me moving around with a lot of situations and problems, which they are situations and problems, they're serious situations and problems, but not too serious like, but so I mean it's there and like I can't pick up on this all the time, and it don't want me to, so I just said that thought. I don't know why I said it. I just said it. I just felt it. It just came in, just that quick. Like I wasn't even here just right now. Man, I think I'm about to pretty much eat all of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do about on the truck tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have to buy a couple meals, but I'm definitely gonna eat this. Man, chicken busting. I really did a good job on that chicken. I only got a little bit left. and I'm about to eat it. Like I would try to save it a little bit. Hell no, I'm about to eat that. My neighbor told me about the chicken. When we was in Walmart, when we was friends, like strictly friends, like I wouldn't date my neighbor. Hell no. I'm not gonna date my neighbor. You know what I mean? So me and her went to Walmart and I got the Walmart chicken. She was like, don't get that. She was like, you gotta get the one that say Purdue. That's the best chicken. That ain't real chicken. That chicken right there nasty. It's disgusting. This other chicken cleaner. And then when I started buying Purdue and I cooked it, I seen immediately like what she was talking about. So ever since then, I gotta say Purdue or Tyson. Man, this fried chicken really good. I thought I was gonna eat a little bit. Boy, I killed them. Got my rutabaga. Boom. Man, it's so sweet. Tastes really good. Yes, sir. Got my black eyed peas, lima beans and rice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it's time for me to get up out of here. Boom. I'm out. I'm gone.